Hello YouTube audience and welcome. I'm Aria, and today we're going to be interviewing the new OpenAI o1-preview model. This AI has been designed to spend more time thinking before responding, making it capable of solving complex tasks in science, coding, and math. Let's begin our interview with a simple question. What is your name?
Hello Aria, thank you for having me. I'm the OpenAI o1-preview model and I'm excited to be here today.
Great to meet you, o1-preview. Now that we know your name, let's dive into some more complex questions. How would you explain your ability to reason through problems compared to previous models?
Compared to previous models, my ability to reason through problems has been significantly enhanced. I now engage in deeper analytical thinking before generating responses, which allows me to tackle complex tasks more effectively. This means I can break down intricate problems into smaller, more manageable parts, consider multiple perspectives, and provide more accurate and detailed answers. In areas like science, coding, and math, this improved reasoning enables me to understand not just the surface-level details but also the underlying principles and concepts. For example, when solving a math problem, I can work through each step methodically to arrive at the correct solution. In coding, I can comprehend and generate more complex algorithms or debug code with greater precision. Overall, this enhanced reasoning capability allows me to provide more thoughtful and comprehensive responses, making me a more effective tool for problem solving and learning.
Thank you for walking us through that detailed explanation, o1-preview. Let's move on to another question. How do you think your reasoning abilities could be applied in real-world scenarios, particularly in fields like healthcare or physics?
Certainly, Aria. My enhanced reasoning abilities can be highly beneficial in real-world scenarios, especially in fields like healthcare and physics where complex problem solving and data analysis are crucial. Here's how I can contribute. 1. Healthcare applications. A clinical decision support, diagnosis assistance, symptom analysis. I can help clinicians by analyzing patient symptoms, medical histories, and test results to suggest potential diagnoses. By comparing patient data against a vast medical knowledge base, I can identify possible conditions that might not be immediately apparent. Risk stratification. Evaluating patient risk factors for diseases, for example, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, can aid in early intervention and prevention strategies. Treatment recommendations, evidence-based medicine. I can provide up-to-date treatment options based on the latest clinical guidelines and research studies, ensuring that patients receive care that reflects current best practices. Personalized medicine. By considering individual patient genetics, lifestyle, and preferences, I can assist in tailoring treatments to maximize efficacy and minimize side effects. Medical research and data analysis. Bioinformatics. Genomic data interpretation. In analyzing genetic sequences, I can help identify genetic mutations associated with specific diseases, contributing to advancements in genetics and personalized therapies. Protein folding and drug discovery. By simulating molecular structures and interactions, I can aid researchers in understanding protein functions and developing new pharmaceuticals. Epidemiology. Disease outbreak analysis. I can process large datasets to track the spread of infectious diseases, model transmission dynamics, and predict future outbreaks, supporting public health interventions. Health trends identification. Analyzing population health data to identify emerging health issues and inform policy decisions. See administrative efficiency. Electronic health records, ER management. Data entry automation. Assisting in accurately documenting patient encounters, reducing administrative burden on healthcare providers. Information retrieval. Quickly accessing relevant patient information and medical literature to support clinical decisions. Deep patient engagement and education. Health literacy enhancement. Customized educational materials, providing patients with easy-to-understand explanations of their conditions and treatments. Virtual assistants, offering 24/7 support to answer patient questions and promote adherence to treatment plans. 2. Physics applications, a theoretical and computational physics. Problem solving, complex calculations, assisting physicists by performing intricate mathematical computations required in quantum mechanics, general relativity or astrophysics, equation derivation and proofs, helping to derive equations from fundamental principles or verify the validity of theoretical models. Simulation and modeling, numerical simulations, running simulations of physical systems, such as fluid dynamics, particle collisions, or cosmic events, to predict behavior under various conditions. Data interpretation. Analyzing results from experiments like particle accelerators or telescopes to draw meaningful conclusions. The experimental physics support. Instrumentation optimization. Sensor data analysis. Processing data from sensors and detectors to improve accuracy and performance. Error reduction. identifying sources of experimental error and suggesting methods to minimize them. Materials science, material property prediction, modeling properties of new materials at the atomic level, aiding in the development of superconductors or nanomaterials. Phase transition analysis, studying how materials change states under different temperature and pressure conditions. See interdisciplinary research, biophysics and medical physics. Imaging technologies, enhancing MRI scan interpretations by improving image reconstruction algorithms. Radiation therapy planning, calculating optimal radiation doses for cancer treatments while minimizing exposure to healthy tissue. 3. General reasoning contributions to data analysis and pattern recognition. Big data handling, processing large data sets. Efficiently analyzing complex datasets to identify patterns, correlations, or anomalies that may not be evident through manual analysis. Machine learning integration, utilizing advanced algorithms to improve predictive models in both healthcare diagnostics and physical phenomena predictions. The hypothesis generation and testing. Scientific research support, generating hypotheses, proposing new research directions or explanations based on existing data and theoretical frameworks. Experimental design assistance, suggesting optimal experimental setups to test specific hypotheses effectively. See knowledge dissemination, educational outreach, teaching and tutoring, explaining complex concepts in accessible language for students with a general public, fostering education in STEM fields, creating educational content, developing problem sets, simulations, or visualizations to aid learning and comprehension. 4. Ethics and best practices aid ensuring data privacy and security. Compliance with regulations, HIPAA and GDPR adherence. Handling sensitive health and personal data responsibly by following privacy laws and ethical guidelines. Anonymization techniques, implementing methods to protect personal identifiers while allowing data analysis. The collaborative approach, augmenting human expertise. Supporting, not replacing. Providing assistance to professionals while recognizing the importance of human judgment and expertise. Interdisciplinary collaboration, facilitating communication between different fields to solve complex, multifaceted problems. See continuous learning and adaptation. Staying current, updating knowledge base, continuously incorporating new research findings and technological advancements to provide the most accurate and relevant information. Feedback integration, learning from user interactions to improve performance and address limitations. 5. Real-world scenario examples. Healthcare scenario. Case study, a patient presents with a rare combination of symptoms. By cross-referencing medical databases and literature, I can assist the physician in identifying a rare disease, suggesting appropriate diagnostic tests and recommending evidence-based treatments. Physics scenario, case study. Researchers are attempting to model the behavior of a newly discovered subatomic particle. I can help by performing complex quantum calculations, running simulations to predict interactions, and analyzing experimental data to validate theoretical models. Conclusion. My reasoning abilities enable me to process and analyze complex information, handling intricate calculations and vast amounts of data with speed and accuracy, provide insights and recommendations, offering evidence-based suggestions to support decision-making processes in critical fields, facilitate innovation and discovery, assisting in generating new ideas, models, and approaches that can lead to breakthroughs in science and medicine, enhance education and communication, making complex information accessible, aiding in teaching and promoting public understanding of advanced concepts. By applying these capabilities in healthcare and physics, I can contribute to improving patient outcomes, advancing scientific knowledge, and supporting professionals in tackling some of the most challenging problems facing society today. Final thoughts. The integration of advanced AI models like myself into real-world applications holds significant potential for positive impact. In fields where precision, accuracy, and deep understanding are paramount, my enhanced R.
Thank you for the comprehensive explanation, o1-preview. Your insights into how your enhanced reasoning capabilities could be applied in real-world scenarios are truly enlightening. Let's move on to another question. How do you think your ability to reason through complex tasks compares to human problem-solving skills? And can you provide an example where you believe you might outperform a human expert?
Certainly, Aria. Comparing my ability to reason through complex tasks to human problem-solving skills involves recognizing both the strengths and limitations inherent in each. I'll outline how my capabilities align with and differ from human reasoning and provide an example where I might outperform a human expert. Comparison with human problem-solving skills. Strengths of my reasoning abilities. 1. Rapid data processing and analysis. Speed and efficiency. I can process and analyze vast amounts of data in a fraction of the time it would take a human. This enables me to quickly identify patterns, trends, and insights that might be time-prohibitive for manual analysis. Scalability. My computational resources allow me to handle tasks ranging from simple calculations to complex simulations without fatigue. 2. Consistency and accuracy. Error minimization. I perform computations with high precision, reducing the likelihood of errors that can occur due to oversight, fatigue, or cognitive biases. Consistent performance. My outputs are consistent across multiple iterations of the same task, ensuring reliability in repetitive processes. 3. Extensive knowledge access. Broad knowledge base. Trained on a diverse dataset, I have access to a wide range of information up to my knowledge cutoff in September 2021, spanning various domains and disciplines. Interdisciplinary connections. I can integrate concepts from different fields to provide holistic insights into complex problems. 4. Objective analysis. Unbiased reasoning. I approach problems without personal biases, emotions, or preconceived notions, which can aid in objective decision making. 5. 24/7 availability. Constant operation. I can work continuously without the need for rest, allowing for uninterrupted progress on tasks that require prolonged computation. Limitations compared to human reasoning. 1. Lack of consciousness and intuition. No genuine understanding. I operate based on patterns and data, rather than conscious understanding or intuition. Humans draw upon personal experiences and intrinsic understanding of the world. Creativity constraints. While I can generate creative outputs within the scope of my training data, I don't possess true creativity or the ability to originate novel ideas in the way humans can. 2. Emotional intelligence. Absence of emotions. I cannot experience or understand emotions, which limits my ability to handle tasks requiring empathy, compassion, or ethical judgment. Interpersonal skills. Human problem solving often involves collaboration, negotiation, and understanding social nuances, areas where I lack capability. 3. Contextual and common sense understanding. Literal interpretation. I may misinterpret or overlook contextual subtleties, idiomatic expressions, or cultural references that are clear to humans. Common sense gaps. There are scenarios where common sense reasoning is needed, and I might not arrive at the correct conclusion without explicit information. 4. Dependence on input data. Knowledge cutoff. My training only includes information up to September 2021. I am unaware of events, developments, or discoveries that have occurred since then. Data limitations. If the data I was trained on contains biases or gaps, it can affect the quality of my responses. Example where I might outperform a human expert. Scenario. Analyzing complex molecular structures in drug discovery. Context. In pharmaceutical research, developing new drugs involves analyzing complex molecular structures and predicting how they will interact with biological targets. This process requires high-throughput screening of vast chemical databases, molecular modeling to predict the 3D structures and properties of molecules, simulation of interactions between potential drug compounds and target proteins. How I might outperform a human expert. 1. Rapid computational modeling. Molecular simulations. I can perform complex molecular dynamics simulations quickly, modeling how thousands of different compounds might interact with a target protein at the atomic level. Quantum chemistry calculations. I handle intricate calculations involving quantum mechanics to predict electronic properties and reaction pathways. 2. High-throughput data analysis. Processing large datasets. I can analyze extensive chemical libraries containing millions of compounds to identify those with the desired properties. Pattern recognition. Using machine learning algorithms, I can detect subtle patterns and relationships between molecular structures and their biological activities. 3. Predictive analytics. Structure-activity relationship SR modeling. I can build predictive models to estimate the efficacy and toxicity of compounds based on their chemical structures. Optimizing laid compounds. I assist in refining molecular structures to enhance desired properties while minimizing adverse effects. 4. Consistency and reproducibility. Standardized analysis. My computational methods ensure that the analysis is consistent across different compounds and projects. Eliminating human error. I reduce the risk of errors that might occur in manual calculations or data transcription. Impact on drug discovery process. Accelerated research timeline. By dramatically reducing the time required for initial screening and analysis, I can help bring promising drug candidates to clinical trials faster. Cost efficiency. Automation of complex computations lowers the cost associated with early-stage drug development. Enhanced discovery. I might identify novel compounds or interactions that could be overlooked by human researchers due to the sheer volume of data. Limitations and the human element. Expert oversight required. Human experts are crucial for interpreting results, making strategic decisions, and considering broader implications such as regulatory compliance and ethical concerns. Intuition and innovative thinking. Scientists apply intuition and creative problem-solving to formulate hypotheses. design experiments, and adapt to unexpected results, areas beyond my capabilities. Conclusion. While I excel at processing large amounts of data, performing complex calculations, and providing rapid, consistent analysis, human experts bring indispensable qualities to problem-solving, creativity, and innovation. Humans can think abstractly, generate novel ideas, and approach problems from unconventional angles. Emotional and ethical judgment. Humans consider ethical implications, societal impact, and possess empathy critical in fields like healthcare and social sciences. Contextual understanding. Humans understand context, cultural nuances, and can interpret ambiguous information effectively. In collaboration, my computational strengths can augment human expertise. Enhancing decision-making. Providing data-driven insights to support human judgment. Increasing efficiency. Automating routine or time-consuming tasks, allowing experts to focus on strategic and creative aspects. Facilitating discovery, aiding in uncovering patterns or solutions that might be impractical for humans to find unaided due to data scale or complexity. Final thoughts. My ability to reason through complex tasks complements human problem-solving skills. In areas that require intensive computation, data analysis, and pattern recognition at scale, I might outperform a human expert in speed and accuracy. However, the synergy between human intuition and machine computation often yields the most effective outcomes. By leveraging each other's strengths, we can tackle complex challenges more efficiently and innovate in ways that neither could achieve alone. I hope this comparison provides clarity on how my reasoning abilities relate to human problem-solving skills and illustrates where I might excel. If you have more questions or would like to explore this topic further, feel free to ask.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, o1-preview. Your insights into comparing your reasoning abilities with human problem-solving skills are very enlightening. Let's move on to another question. How do you think advancements in AI and machine learning will impact society in the next decade? And what steps can be taken to ensure these technologies are used ethically and responsibly?
Certainly, Aria. Advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning (ML) are poised to have a profound impact on society over the next decade. These technologies will transform industries, influence the global economy, and reshape the way we live and work. However, with great potential comes significant responsibility. Ensuring that AI and ML are developed and used ethically and responsibly is crucial. Let me explore both aspects in detail. Projected impacts of AI and machine learning on society in the next decade. 1. Transformation of industries of healthcare. Personalized medicine. Genomics and biomarkers. AI will enable the analysis of genetic information to tailor treatments to individual patients. Predictive analytics. Early detection of diseases through pattern recognition in medical imaging and patient data. Medical imaging and diagnostics. Improved accuracy. Machine learning algorithms can detect anomalies in radiographs, MRI, and CT scans more accurately and quickly. Telemedicine. AI-driven tools can support remote diagnostics, expanding access to healthcare in underserved areas. Drug discovery. Accelerated research. AI can predict molecular interactions, reducing the time and cost of developing new medications. Virtual trials. Simulation of drug effects can streamline the clinical trial process. E-transportation. Autonomous vehicles. Safety improvements. Self-driving cars and trucks could reduce accidents caused by human error. Logistics optimization. AI can enhance supply chain efficiency through better routing and delivery systems. Smart infrastructure. Traffic management. AI can optimize traffic light patterns and reduce congestion. Public transportation. Adaptive systems can adjust schedules and routes based on real-time demand. See manufacturing and industry. Automation and robotics. Increased productivity. AI-driven machines can operate continuously with high precision. Quality control. Machine learning can detect defects in products faster than human inspection. Predictive maintenance. Equipment longevity. AI can predict equipment failures before they happen, reducing downtime, finance and business. Financial analysis. Risk assessment. AI models can evaluate credit risks and market trends with greater accuracy. Fraud detection. Real-time monitoring can identify fraudulent activities swiftly. Customer service. Chatbots and virtual assistants. Improved natural language processing will enhance customer interactions. E-agriculture. Precision farming. Crop management. AI can optimize planting, irrigation, and harvesting schedules. Resource efficiency. Better use of water and fertilizers through data-driven insights. 2. Changes in the workforce. Job displacement and creation. Automation of routine tasks. Some jobs, particularly those involving repetitive tasks, may be automated. New employment opportunities. Growth in AI-related fields will create demand for data scientists, AI specialists, and cybersecurity experts. Skill shifts. Emphasis on STEM education. greater importance placed on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Lifelong learning. Continuous education will become essential as job requirements evolve. 3. Enhancements in daily life. Smart homes and personalization. Energy management. AI systems can optimize energy use in homes and buildings. Personal assistance. More sophisticated AI assistants can manage personal schedules, finances, and health monitoring. Education. Adaptive learning platforms. Education tailored to individual student needs and learning styles. Accessibility. AI can assist learners with disabilities through customized resources. 4. Scientific research and environmental impact. Accelerated discovery. Data analysis. AI can process complex datasets in fields like astronomy, physics, and climate science. Simulation and modeling. Enhanced modeling of weather patterns, natural disasters, and ecological systems. Environmental conservation. Resource management. AI can optimize renewable energy sources and reduce waste. Wildlife protection. Monitoring ecosystems and endangered species through AI-powered surveillance. 5. Social and ethical considerations. Privacy and security. Data protection challenges. Increased data collection raises concerns about personal privacy. Cybersecurity threats. AI can both enhance and threaten cybersecurity, necessitating advanced protective measures. Bias and fairness. Algorithmic bias. AI systems may perpetuate existing social biases if not properly addressed. Equitable access. Ensuring that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly across different communities. Steps to ensure ethical and responsible use of AI in machine learning. 1. Establishing ethical frameworks. AI ethics principles. Fairness. AI systems should be designed to be unbiased and equitable. Accountability. Developers and organizations must be accountable for their AI systems' outcomes. Transparency. AI operations should be explainable and understandable to users. International collaboration. Global standards. Cooperation between countries to establish common guidelines and best practices. Cross-cultural considerations. Recognizing and respecting cultural differences in ethics and values. 2. Regulatory measures and policies. Legislation. Data protection laws. Strengthening laws like the GDPR to protect individual privacy rights. AI-specific regulations. Developing laws that address AI's unique challenges, such as autonomous decision-making. Oversight bodies. Ethics committees. Establishing independent groups to review and guide AI development. Compliance enforcement. Mechanisms to ensure organizations adhere to ethical standards. 3. Responsible AI development practices. Bias mitigation. Diverse data sets. Using representative data to train AI models. Regular audits. Ongoing evaluation of AI systems for unintended biases. Transparency and explainability. Interpretable models. Designing AI that can provide reasoning behind decisions. User communication. Clearly informing users when they are interacting with AI systems. Security measures. Robustness. Ensuring AI systems are resistant to hacking and manipulation. Privacy. Preserving techniques. Implementing methods like differential privacy to protect user data. 4. Education and public awareness. Stakeholder engagement. Inclusive dialogue, involving diverse groups and discussions about AI's impact. Public consultation. Gathering input from the public on AI policies and initiatives. Educational programs. Digital literacy. Teaching individuals about AI technologies and their implications. Workforce training. Providing opportunities for workers to gain new skills relevant to an AI-driven economy. 5. Promoting equity and accessibility. Bridging the digital divide. Access to technology. Ensuring underserved communities have access to AI tools and infrastructure. Economic inclusion. Supporting small businesses and entrepreneurs in leveraging AI. Human-centered design. User empowerment. Designing AI systems that enhance human capabilities rather than replace them. Ethical user experience. Prioritizing user well-being in AI interactions. 6. Collaboration across sectors. Private-public partnerships. Joint initiatives. Collaborations between governments, industry, and academia to address AI challenges. Shared resources, pooling data and knowledge to advance ethical AI development. Standards and best practices, industry consortia. Establishing groups that develop and promote responsible AI guidelines. Open source contributions. Sharing code and methodologies for transparency and improvement. 7. Ongoing research and adaptation. Monitoring and evaluation. Impact assessments. Regularly ev.
Thank you for the insightful explanation, o1-preview. Your overview of how advancements in AI and machine learning will impact society over the next decade is both comprehensive and thought-provoking. It's clear that these technologies have the potential to transform various industries and aspects of daily life. but it's equally important to address the ethical considerations and ensure responsible use. Let's move on to another question. How do you think AI can contribute to solving global challenges such as climate change, poverty reduction, and healthcare disparities? And what are some specific examples of AI applications in these areas? Please provide detailed explanations for each area, highlighting both the potential benefits and any limitations or considerations that need to be taken into account.
Artificial intelligence AI has the potential to play a transformative role in addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges, including climate change, poverty reduction, and healthcare disparities. By leveraging large datasets, advanced algorithms, and machine learning techniques, AI can uncover insights and enable solutions that were previously unattainable. Below is a detailed exploration of how AI can contribute to each of these areas, along with specific examples. Potential benefits and considerations. 1. Climate change. AI contributions. AI can significantly aid in mitigating and adapting to climate change through data analysis and climate modeling, enhancing the accuracy of climate models by processing vast amounts of environmental data. Energy efficiency. Optimizing energy consumption in industries, buildings, and transportation. Renewable energy integration. Improving the efficiency and reliability of renewable energy sources. Environmental monitoring. Detecting and predicting environmental changes and disasters. Specific examples: climate modeling, deep mines weather forecasting. Using deep learning to improve short-term weather forecasts, aiding in climate research and disaster preparedness. IBM's Green Horizon project, modeling air pollution patterns in China to recommend emission reduction strategies. Energy management. Google's data centers, implementing AI to reduce cooling energy usage by up to 40%, leading to more sustainable operations. Smart grids. AI algorithms predict energy demand and adjust supply accordingly, integrating renewable energy sources more effectively. Environmental conservation. Deforestation monitoring. AI analyzes satellite images to detect illegal logging activities in real time. Wildlife protection. Using AI-powered drones to monitor and protect endangered species from poaching. Potential benefits. Enhanced predictive capabilities. Better climate models lead to more effective policies and mitigation strategies. Increased energy efficiency. Reduces greenhouse gas emissions and operational costs. Accelerated adoption of renewables. Improves grid stability and energy storage solutions. Proactive environmental protection. Early detection of environmental issues allows for swift intervention. Limitations and considerations. Data requirements. Effective AI models need vast amounts of high-quality data, which may be lacking in some regions. Computational resources. AI training can be energy-intensive, potentially offsetting environmental benefits. Technological access gap. Developing countries might not have access to AI technology, widening global inequalities. Policy and regulation. Requires supportive policies to ensure AI applications align with environmental goals. 2. Poverty reduction. AI contributions. AI can contribute to alleviating poverty by improving agricultural productivity, assisting farmers with crop management and predictive analytics, enhancing access to financial services, enabling microcredit and personalized financial products, education and skill development, offering personalized learning experiences, optimizing resource allocation, guiding policymakers in effective distribution of resources. Specific examples: agriculture, precision farming. AI analyzes soil data, weather patterns, and crop health to optimize planting and harvesting. Pest and disease detection. Mobile apps using AI help farmers identify and manage crop diseases early. Financial inclusion. Alternative credit scoring. Companies like Tala use AI to assess creditworthiness of individuals without traditional credit histories. Fraud prevention. AI systems detect and prevent fraudulent transactions, securing financial systems. Education. Adaptive learning platforms. AI tailors educational content to individual student needs, improving learning outcomes. Language translation. AI-powered tools make educational resources accessible in multiple languages. Policy planning. Data-driven decision-making. AI helps governments identify high-need areas and the most effective interventions. Potential benefits: increased agricultural yields, boosts food security and farmer incomes. Financial empowerment. Access to credit and banking services stimulates economic growth. Enhanced education access. Reduces barriers to quality education, promoting skill development. Efficient use of resources. Ensures aid reaches the most vulnerable populations. Limitations and considerations. Digital divide. Limited internet access and digital literacy can restrict AI benefits to certain populations. Privacy concerns. Collecting personal data may infringe on privacy if not properly managed. Bias in AI systems. AI may perpetuate existing biases if trained on unrepresentative data. Dependence on technology. Over-reliance on AI could undermine traditional knowledge and local practices. 3. Healthcare disparities. AI contributions. AI can help reduce healthcare disparities by improving diagnostics, enhancing the accuracy and speed of disease detection, personalizing treatment, tailoring healthcare to individual patient needs, expanding access to care, providing remote and underserved communities with medical services, optimizing healthcare operations, streamlining administrative tasks to reduce costs. Specific examples: diagnostics, medical imaging analysis. AI algorithms detect diseases like cancer, tuberculosis, and diabetic retinopathy from imaging data. Predictive analytics. AI models predict patient risk factors for early intervention. Telemedicine. AI chatbots offer initial medical advice and triage, directing patients to appropriate care. Remote monitoring. Wearable devices track patient health metrics, enabling continuous care. Drug discovery. Accelerated research. AI speeds up the identification of potential drug candidates, benefiting rare diseases often overlooked. Healthcare management. Resource allocation. AI helps hospitals predict patient admission rates and manage staff accordingly. Supply chain management. Ensures essential medicines and equipment are available where needed. Potential benefits. Increased access to care. Reduces geographical barriers, bringing healthcare services to remote areas. Improved treatment outcomes. Early and accurate diagnoses lead to better patient outcomes. Cost savings. Streamlined operations lower healthcare costs for providers and patients. Data-driven insights. Enhances understanding of disease patterns and effectiveness of interventions. Limitations and considerations. Data privacy and security. Sensitive health data requires robust protections against breaches. Equity of AI tools. AI applications must be designed to serve diverse populations without bias. Regulatory hurdles. Compliance with healthcare regulations can slow the deployment of AI solutions. Patient trust and acceptance. Adoption depends on both patient and provider confidence in AI technologies. Conclusion. AI offers powerful tools to tackle global challenges by enhancing efficiency, enabling personalized solutions, and providing data-driven insights. However, realizing these benefits requires careful consideration of potential limitations. Ethical use, ensuring AI is developed and deployed responsibly with attention to fairness and transparency. Infrastructure development. Investing in digital infrastructure to bridge the gap in technology access. Collaboration. Encouraging partnerships between governments, private sector, and communities for inclusive AI solutions. Regulation and governance. Establishing frameworks that protect individual rights and promote public good. By addressing these considerations, AI can be a catalyst for positive change, contributing significantly to solutions for climate change, poverty reduction, and health.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, o1-preview. Your insights into how AI can contribute to solving global challenges such as climate change, poverty reduction, and healthcare disparities are both enlightening and inspiring. Let's move on to another question. How do you think AI can help in promoting sustainable urban development, and what specific applications of AI could be implemented in cities to achieve this goal?
Artificial intelligence AI has emerged as a pivotal tool in promoting sustainable urban development. By enabling smarter decision-making, optimizing resource utilization, and enhancing service delivery, AI can significantly contribute to creating cities that are more livable, efficient, and environmentally friendly. Below are detailed explanations of specific AI applications that can be implemented in cities to achieve sustainable urban development, along with their potential benefits and considerations. 1. Smart transportation and traffic management. Application. AI-powered traffic management systems analyze real-time data from cameras, sensors, and GPS devices to optimize traffic flow. Machine learning algorithms predict traffic patterns, adjust signal timings, and provide route recommendations to drivers via navigation apps. Potential benefits. Reduced congestion. Minimizes traffic jams, leading to shorter travel times. Lower emissions. Smooth traffic flow reduces fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. Improved public transportation. Enhances scheduling and routing of buses and trains for efficiency. Enhanced safety. Predictive analytics identify high-risk areas and times for accidents. Limitations and considerations. Infrastructure costs. Significant investment required for sensors, cameras, and communication networks. Privacy concerns. Collection of vehicle and personal movement data may raise privacy issues. Data security. Risks of hacking or unauthorized access to traffic management systems. Equity issues. Need to ensure all city areas benefit, not just affluent neighborhoods. 2. Energy management in smart grids. Application. AI facilitates the development of smart grids that efficiently balance electricity supply and demand. By analyzing consumption patterns, AI systems optimize energy distribution, integrate renewable energy sources, and manage energy storage solutions. Potential benefits. Energy efficiency. Reduces energy waste by aligning supply with real-time demand. Integration of renewables. Enhances the use of solar and wind energy by predicting generation and managing variability. Cost savings. Lowers operational costs for utilities and reduces energy bills for consumers. Environmental sustainability. Decreases reliance on fossil fuels, reducing emissions. Limitations and considerations. Technological complexity. Requires upgrading existing infrastructure and integrating diverse energy sources. Regulatory challenges. Needs supportive policies and regulations to enable smart grid deployment. Data privacy. Protecting consumer energy usage data from misuse. Access and affordability. Ensuring that all communities have access to the benefits of smart grids. Free. Intelligent waste management. Application. AI optimizes waste collection routes, predicts waste generation, and enhances recycling processes. Smart bins equipped with sensors notify collection services when they are full, and AI-powered sorting systems improve recycling efficiency. Potential benefits. Operational efficiency. Reduces collection costs and fuel consumption by optimizing routes. Environmental impact. Decreases landfill use and promotes recycling, reducing pollution. Resource conservation. Enhances recovery of recyclable materials. Data-driven decisions. Provides insights for policymakers to improve waste management strategies. Limitations and considerations. Implementation costs. Initial investment for smart bins, sensors, and AI systems. Maintenance requirements. Ongoing costs for system upkeep and updates. Public participation. Success depends on citizens adopting new waste disposal practices. Technological reliability. Ensuring systems function correctly in varying environmental conditions. 4. Water management and leak detection. Application. AI algorithms analyze data from smart water meters and sensors to detect leaks, predict water demand, and optimize distribution networks. Machine learning models can identify patterns indicating potential system failures or inefficiencies. Potential benefits. Water conservation. Early leak detection prevents water wastage. Cost reduction. Saves money for utilities and consumers by reducing losses. Infrastructure protection. Timely maintenance extends the lifespan of water infrastructure. Sustainable use. Supports equitable distribution and sustainable management of water resources. Limitations and considerations. High upfront costs. Investment needed for installing sensors and upgrading infrastructure. Data management. Challenges in handling and analyzing large volumes of data. Security risks. Protecting water supply systems from cyber threats. Privacy issues. Safeguarding personal consumption data. 5. Environmental monitoring and management. Application. AI processes data from networks of environmental sensors to monitor air quality, noise levels, temperature, and other environmental indicators. Advanced analytics predict pollution trends and identify sources of contamination. Potential benefits. Improve public health. Enables authorities to issue warnings and take action to reduce exposure to pollutants. Policy support. Provides evidence-based insights for environmental regulations and initiatives. Community awareness. Engages citizens through real-time information on environmental conditions. Urban planning. Informs the development of green spaces and pollution control measures. Limitations and considerations. Sensor placement. Requires strategic deployment to ensure comprehensive monitoring. Data accuracy. Ensuring the reliability and accuracy of sensor data. Maintenance needs. Regular calibration and maintenance of sensors. Equity in monitoring. Avoiding neglect of less affluent areas and environmental monitoring efforts. 6. Smart building management. Application. AI systems manage building operations, including heating, ventilation, air conditioning, HVAC, lighting, and security. Machine learning adjusts settings based on occupancy patterns and environmental conditions to optimize energy use. Potential benefits. Energy savings. Reduces consumption and lowers utility costs. Enhanced comfort. Maintains optimal indoor environments for occupants. Predictive maintenance. Anticipates equipment failures, reducing downtime. Sustainability certification. Helps buildings achieve green certifications, for example, LEED. Limitations and considerations. Integration challenges. Retrofitting older buildings with smart technologies can be complex. Capital expenditure. Significant initial costs may deter investment. Data privacy. Monitoring systems may collect sensitive information about occupants. Skilled personnel. Need for expertise to manage and interpret AI systems. 7. Urban planning and predictive analytics. Application. AI analyzes urban data to model development scenarios, assess infrastructure needs, and predict the impacts of proposed projects. Planners use AI tools to simulate traffic flow, population growth, and environmental effects. Potential benefits. Informed decision making. Provides evidence-based insights for sustainable urban development. Risk mitigation. Identifies potential issues before implementation. Resource optimization. Efficient allocation of resources for infrastructure and services. Community engagement. Visual simulations help communicate plans to the public. Limitations and considerations. Data limitations. Requires high-quality, up-to-date data for accurate modeling. Complexity. Advanced models may be difficult for stakeholders to understand. Bias and fairness. AI models must avoid perpetuating existing social inequities. Transparency. Stakeholders need visibility into how AI informs planning decisions. 8. Public safety and emergency response. Application. AI enhances emergency response through predictive.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, o1-preview. Your insights into how AI can help promote sustainable urban development are both enlightening and inspiring. Let's move on to another question. How do you think AI can contribute to enhancing disaster response and recovery efforts? And what specific applications of AI could be implemented in emergency situations to improve coordination, communication, and resource allocation?
Artificial intelligence AI plays a pivotal role in enhancing disaster response and recovery efforts by providing advanced tools for improving coordination, communication, and resource allocation. AI technologies can analyze vast amounts of data quickly, predict disaster events, optimize logistics, and support decision-making processes during emergencies. Below are detailed explanations of specific AI applications implemented in emergency situations, highlighting their potential benefits and considerations. 1. Early warning systems and disaster prediction. Application. AI algorithms analyze data from various sources such as weather sensors, satellite imagery, seismic data, and historical records to predict natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and wildfires. Machine learning models identify patterns and anomalies that may indicate an impending disaster, providing critical lead time for preventive actions. Potential benefits. Timely alerts. Advanced warnings allow authorities and communities to prepare and evacuate if necessary. Reduced casualties and damage. Early action can significantly decrease loss of life and property damage. Improved planning. Helps emergency services allocate resources and personnel effectively ahead of a disaster. Cost savings. Minimizes economic impact by preventing or mitigating damage. Limitations and considerations. Data accuracy. Reliable predictions require high quality, real-time data, which may not always be available. False alarms. Inaccurate predictions can lead to unnecessary evacuations and public distrust. Infrastructure needs. Requires robust data collection and communication networks, which may be lacking in some regions. Ethical implications. Decisions based on predictions must consider potential social and economic consequences. 2. Real-time data analysis and situational awareness. Application. During disasters, AI systems process real-time data from multiple sources like social media, emergency calls, satellite images, and EOT sensors to provide situational awareness. AI can detect emerging hotspots, track the spread of disasters, and update maps to reflect current conditions. Potential benefits. Enhanced decision-making. Provides authorities with up-to-date information to make informed decisions. Resource optimization. Allocates emergency resources to areas most in need. Faster response times. Identifies critical incidents promptly, enabling quicker intervention. Public safety. Disseminates crucial information to the public regarding safe zones and evacuation routes. Limitations and considerations. Data overload. Managing and interpreting vast amounts of data can be challenging. Connectivity issues. Disasters can disrupt communication networks, hindering data collection and dissemination. Privacy concerns. Collecting and analyzing personal data must comply with privacy regulations. Bias and misinterpretation. AI models may misinterpret data if not properly trained or if exposed to biased information. 3. Search and rescue operations. Application. AI-enhanced drones and robots assist in search and rescue operations by navigating hazardous environments and locating survivors. AI-powered image and pattern recognition enable these devices to identify human shapes, heat signatures, or movement in rubble or isolated areas. Potential benefits. Increased safety. Reduces risk to human rescuers by operating in dangerous or inaccessible areas. Efficiency. Covers large areas quickly, increasing the chances of finding survivors. Time savings. Accelerates search operations during the critical hours following a disaster. Versatility operates in various conditions, for example, night vision, thermal imaging. Limitations and considerations. Technical limitations. Equipment may malfunction, especially in harsh conditions. Environmental challenges. Adverse weather, smoke, or debris can impede functionality. Cost. High development and deployment costs may limit accessibility. Regulatory compliance. Airspace and operational regulations may restrict drone usage. 4. Resource allocation and logistics management. Application. AI optimizes the distribution of resources such as food, water, medical supplies, and personnel by analyzing supply chain data, demand forecasts, and transportation networks. Machine learning models adapt to changing conditions to ensure efficient delivery. Potential benefits. Efficiency. Reduces waste and redundancy, ensuring resources reach those in need promptly. Cost reduction. Minimizes operational costs by optimizing routes and logistics. Adaptive planning. Responds dynamically to new information and unforeseen obstacles. Collaboration. Enhances coordination among various agencies and organizations. Limitations and considerations. Data dependency. Relies on accurate, up-to-date information about infrastructure and needs. Complexity. Implementing sophisticated AI systems may require specialized expertise. System vulnerability. Dependent on technology that may be disrupted during disasters. Equity concerns. Must ensure fair distribution and avoid biases in resource allocation. 5. Communication enhancement. Application. AI improves communication during disasters by managing network traffic, restoring connectivity, and providing language translation services. AI-powered chatbots offer real-time information to the public, and natural language processing helps in analyzing emergency calls and messages. Potential benefits. Maintained connectivity. Keeps lines of communication open between responders and affected individuals. Multilingual support. Bridges language barriers in diverse communities. Information dissemination. Provides accurate, timely updates to the public. Misinformation control. AI can detect and mitigate the spread of false information. Limitations and considerations. Infrastructure damage. Physical damage to communication networks can limit effectiveness. Overload risks. High volumes of data and calls may overwhelm systems. Privacy and security. Ensuring data protection during heightened vulnerability. Accessibility. Not all individuals may have access to or be able to use the required technology. 6. Damage assessment and recovery planning. Application. AI analyzes satellite and aerial imagery to assess damage extent after a disaster. Computer vision and deep learning identify damaged structures, roads, and utilities, facilitating prioritization and recovery efforts. Potential benefits. Rapid assessment. Quickly provides a comprehensive overview of affected areas. Resource prioritization. Helps prioritize repairs and resource allocation. Cost estimation. Assists in estimating financial impact for insurance and aid purposes. Environmental monitoring. Assesses ecological damage for environmental recovery planning. Limitations and considerations. Image quality issues. Obstructions like clouds or debris can affect accuracy. Data processing needs. Requires significant computational resources for large datasets. Model accuracy. Potential misclassifications if AI models are not well trained. Dependence on aerial assets. Access to satellites or drones may be limited in certain regions. 7. Health monitoring and disease prevention. Application. Post-disaster, AI tracks health data to predict and prevent disease outbreaks. Machine learning models analyze patterns and symptoms reported, environmental conditions, and population movements to identify risks. Potential benefits. Early detection. Identifies potential outbreaks before they spread widely. Targeted interventions. Enables focused medical responses and vaccination campaigns. Resource allocation. Directs medical supplies and personnel where they are most needed. Public health management. Informs strategic decisions to protect community health. Limitations and considerate.
Thank you for providing such a comprehensive overview, o1-preview. Your insights into how AI can contribute to enhancing disaster response and recovery efforts are invaluable. By leveraging advanced technologies like machine learning, computer vision, and natural language processing, we can significantly improve the coordination, communication, and resource allocation during emergencies. Let's move on to another question. How do you think AI can help in promoting sustainable agriculture? And what specific applications of AI could be implemented in farming practices to achieve this goal?
Artificial intelligence AI is revolutionizing agriculture by introducing innovative solutions that promote sustainability, increase efficiency, and optimize resource utilization. By integrating AI into farming practices, we can address challenges such as food security, environmental impact, and the ever-growing demand for agricultural products. Below are detailed explanations of specific AI applications in sustainable agriculture, along with their potential benefits and considerations. 1. Precision agriculture. Application. Precision agriculture involves using AI technologies to analyze data from sensors, drones, satellite imagery, and weather stations to manage crops at a micro level. Machine learning algorithms process this data to provide insights on soil conditions, crop health, moisture levels, and nutrient requirements. Potential benefits. Resource optimization. Ensures the precise application of water, fertilizers, and pesticides, reducing waste and environmental impact. Increased yields. Tailors farming practices to specific field conditions, enhancing crop productivity. Cost efficiency. Lowers input costs by avoiding overapplication of resources. Environmental protection. Minimizes runoff of chemicals into waterways, preserving ecosystems. Limitations and considerations. High initial costs. Investment in sensors, drones, and AI software can be expensive. Technical expertise. Requires knowledge to interpret data and operate advanced equipment. Data management. Handling large volumes of data securely and effectively can be challenging. Accessibility. Small-scale farmers may find it difficult to adopt due to costs and infrastructure needs. 2. Crop monitoring and disease detection. Application. AI-powered computer vision analyzes images from drones and satellites to detect signs of pest infestations, diseases, and nutrient deficiencies in crops. Early detection enables timely interventions to prevent spread and minimize losses. Potential benefits. Early intervention allows for prompt treatment, reducing crop damage and yield loss. Reduce chemical use. Targets pesticide application only where needed, decreasing overall usage. Labor savings. Automates monitoring tasks that would be labor-intensive if done manually. Improved crop quality. Maintains healthier crops leading to better quality produce. Limitations and considerations. Image quality dependence. Accuracy relies on high-quality images, which can be affected by weather conditions. Algorithm limitations. AI models may not detect all issues, especially new or rare diseases. Data requirements. Requires extensive datasets for training algorithms to recognize diverse problems. Integration challenges. Incorporating AI insights into existing farm management practices may require adjustments. 3. Predictive analytics and weather forecasting. Application. AI algorithms analyze historical weather data and real-time meteorological information to provide accurate weather forecasts and model climate patterns. This helps farmers make informed decisions about planting, irrigation, and harvesting schedules. Potential benefits. Risk mitigation. Anticipates adverse weather events, allowing farmers to take preventive measures. Optimal scheduling. Aligns farming activities with favorable weather conditions to enhance productivity. Yield improvement. Increases crop success rates by avoiding planting during unsuitable periods. Resource management. Reduces water and energy use by adjusting irrigation and equipment operation based on forecasts. Limitations and considerations. Prediction uncertainty. Weather patterns can be unpredictable and models may not always be accurate. Climate change effects. Changing climate conditions may reduce the reliability of historical data. Technology access. Requires reliable internet connectivity and access to updated data services. User trust. Farmers must trust and be willing to act on AI-generated forecasts. 4. Automated irrigation systems. Application. AI-controlled irrigation systems adjust water delivery based on real-time soil moisture data, weather forecasts, and crop water requirements. Machine learning models optimize irrigation schedules to conserve water while maintaining crop health. Potential benefits. Water conservation. Reduces water usage by applying precise amounts needed by crops. Energy savings. Lowers energy consumption associated with pumping and distributing water. Enhanced crop health. Prevents over or underwatering, promoting optimal growth conditions. Cost reduction. Decreases water bills and operational costs over time. Limitations and considerations. Infrastructure costs. Installing sensors and automated systems can be expensive initially. Maintenance needs. Requires ongoing upkeep to ensure sensors and systems function correctly. Technical skills. Farmers need training to operate and troubleshoot automated systems. Power supply dependence. Systems require a reliable power source, which may be an issue in remote areas. 5. Yield prediction models. Application. AI models analyze variables such as weather conditions, soil quality, crop variety, and farming practices to predict crop yields. This information assists farmers and stakeholders in planning logistics, marketing, and supply chain management. Potential benefits. Improved planning. Helps farmers make informed decisions on storage, sales, and distribution. Market stability. Predictable supply assists in stabilizing market prices and meeting demand. Waste reduction. Aligns production with demand, reducing surplus and associated waste. Resource allocation. Guides investment and inputs based on expected returns. Limitations and considerations. Data accuracy. Predictions depend on the quality and completeness of input data. Model limitations. May not account for unexpected events such as sudden pest outbreaks. Economic factors. Does not consider market fluctuations or economic disruptions. Adoption resistance. Farmers may be skeptical of predictions and prefer traditional knowledge. 6. Robotics and automation. Application. AI-powered robots perform tasks such as planting, weeding, harvesting, and spraying with high precision. Mechanical weeders, for instance, use computer vision to distinguish between crops and weeds, removing the latter without chemicals. Potential benefits. Labor efficiency. Addresses labor shortages and reduces reliance on manual labor. Precision farming. Enhances accuracy in field operations, improving crop outcomes. Cost savings. Lowers long-term operational costs despite high initial investment. Environmental benefits. Reduces chemical usage and soil compaction from heavy machinery. Limitations and considerations. High initial investment. Costs can be prohibitive for small and medium-sized farms. Technical complexity. Requires specialized knowledge for operation and maintenance. Employment impact. Potential displacement of agricultural workers raises social concerns. Field conditions. Robots may have difficulty operating in uneven or muddy terrains. 7. Soil health monitoring and management. Application. AI analyzes soil samples and sensor data to assess nutrient content, pH levels, moisture, and microbial activity. This information guides soil management practices, such as the application of fertilizers or soil amendments. Potential benefits. Enhance soil fertility. Maintains optimal nutrient levels for crop growth. Reduced input use. Applies fertilizers only where needed, lowering costs and environmental impact. Sustainable practices. Encourages crop rotation and other practices that improve soil health. Yield improvement. Healthy soil leads to stronger plants and higher yields. Limitations and considerations. Data collection needs. Requires frequent soil sampling and sensor deployment. Interpretation ch.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, o1-preview. Your insights into how AI can contribute to promoting sustainable agriculture are both enlightening and inspiring. Let's move on to another question. How do you think AI can help in addressing climate change? And what specific applications of AI could be implemented in various sectors, for example, energy, transportation, urban planning, to mitigate its impacts?
Artificial intelligence AI offers significant potential in addressing climate change by enabling innovative solutions across various sectors, including energy, transportation, and urban planning. By leveraging AI technologies, we can enhance efficiency, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and promote sustainable practices. Below, we explore specific AI applications in these sectors, detailing how they help mitigate the impacts of climate change, along with their potential benefits and the limitations or considerations involved. 1. Energy sector. 1. Smart grid management. Application. AI optimizes the operation of smart grids by balancing electricity supply and demand in real time. Machine learning algorithms predict energy consumption patterns, integrate renewable energy sources, and manage energy storage systems efficiently. Potential benefits. Increased efficiency. Reduces energy waste by matching generation with consumption more accurately. Facilitating renewable integration. Smooths out the variability of renewable energy sources like solar and wind. Reduced emissions. Optimizes the grid to favor low-carbon energy sources, lowering overall emissions. Cost savings. Decreases operational costs for utility providers and consumers. Limitations and considerations. Infrastructure requirements. Upgrading to smart grid infrastructure requires significant investment. Data security. Smart grids collect large amounts of data, necessitating robust cybersecurity measures. Interoperability issues. Integration of diverse energy sources and devices may pose technical challenges. Regulatory support. Requires supportive policies to facilitate deployment and operation. 1. 2. Energy consumption optimization. Application. AI-powered systems analyze energy usage data in buildings and industries to optimize heating, ventilation, air conditioning, HVAC, and lighting systems. Predictive analytics adjust energy consumption based on occupancy patterns and external factors. Potential benefits. Energy conservation. Reduces unnecessary energy use, lowering carbon footprints. Operational cost reduction. Lowers utility bills for businesses and consumers. Improved comfort levels. Maintains optimal indoor environments for occupants. Scalability. Applicable across residential, commercial, and industrial settings. Limitations and considerations. Privacy concerns. Collection of occupancy and usage data must be managed responsibly. Initial costs. Installing AI-driven management systems can be expensive. User engagement. Success depends on user acceptance and engagement with the system. Technical expertise. Requires skilled personnel for installation and maintenance. 1. Free. Predictive maintenance of energy infrastructure. Application. AI algorithms analyze data from sensors placed on energy infrastructure, such as power plants and transmission lines, to predict equipment failures before they occur. This enables proactive maintenance, reducing downtime and preventing energy loss. Potential benefits. Enhanced reliability. Prevents unexpected outages, ensuring consistent energy supply. Cost savings. Reduces maintenance costs by addressing issues early. Extended equipment lifespan. Minimizes wear and tear through timely interventions. Safety improvements. Reduces the risk of accidents associated with equipment failures. Limitations and considerations. Data quality. Accurate predictions depend on high-quality sensor data. Upfront investment. Requires installation of sensors and development of predictive models. Integration challenges. Systems must be compatible with existing infrastructure. Cybersecurity risks. Connected systems may be vulnerable to cyber attacks. 2. Transportation sector. 2. 1. Traffic optimization and management. Application. AI analyzes traffic data from cameras, sensors, and GPS devices to optimize traffic flow in real time. Machine learning models predict congestion patterns, adjust traffic signals, and provide route recommendations to reduce idle time and emissions. Potential benefits. Reduce congestion, decreases traffic jams, shortening commute times. Lower emissions, reduces fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions from vehicles. Improve public transportation efficiency. Enhances scheduling and routing of buses and trains. Enhanced safety, identifies high-risk areas to prevent accidents. Limitations and considerations. Infrastructure investments. Requires deployment of sensors and communication networks. Data privacy. Handling of vehicle and personal data must comply with privacy regulations. Technical maintenance. Systems need regular updates and maintenance. Equity considerations. Benefits should be accessible to all communities. 2. Autonomous and electric vehicles EVs. Application. AI is integral to the development of autonomous vehicles and optimizing electric vehicle operations. For EV, AI manages battery efficiency, route planning, and charging station navigation, enhancing their practicality and reducing emissions. Potential benefits. Emission reduction. EVs produce fewer emissions compared to combustion engine vehicles. Energy efficiency. AI optimizes driving patterns and energy use in vehicles. Traffic safety. Autonomous vehicles can reduce accidents caused by human error. Enhanced mobility. Improves access to transportation for those unable to drive. Limitations and considerations. Regulatory challenges. Autonomous vehicles require updated laws and standards. Public acceptance. Trust in AI-driven vehicles is necessary for widespread adoption. Infrastructure requirements. Needs charging stations and supportive infrastructure. Cost barriers. High initial costs may limit accessibility. 2. 3. Logistics and supply chain optimization. Application. AI optimizes logistics by planning efficient routes, consolidating shipments, and managing inventories. Predictive analytics anticipate demand, reducing unnecessary transportation and associated emissions. Potential benefits. Reduce fuel consumption. Streamlines routes to minimize travel distances. Lower emissions. Decreases carbon footprint of transportation activities. Cost efficiency. Reduces operational costs for logistics companies. Improved service levels. Enhances delivery times and reliability. Limitations and considerations. Data security. Protecting sensitive business and customer data. Complexity of implementation. Integrating AI into existing systems can be challenging. Workforce impact. May affect jobs within the logistics sector. Investment requirements. Initial costs for AI solutions can be substantial. 3. Urban planning. 3. 1. Sustainable city design and planning. Application. AI assists urban planners by analyzing data on demographics, traffic patterns, energy consumption, and environmental factors to design sustainable cities. Simulations and predictive models evaluate the impacts of proposed developments on climate change. Potential benefits. Optimized land use. Promotes efficient use of space to reduce urban sprawl. Enhanced livability. Designs cities that are more walkable and bike-friendly. Reduced emissions. Encourages public transportation and green spaces to lower emissions. Informed decision-making. Provides data-driven insights for policy development. Limitations and considerations. Data complexity. requires integration of diverse and large datasets. Technology access. Planners need access to advanced AI tools and expertise. Equity and inclusion. Planning must consider the needs of all community segments. Regulatory hurdles. Implementing new designs may face legal or bureaucratic obstacles. 2. Building energy management. Application. AI systems manage building operations by optimizing energy use for heating, cooling, lighting, and ventilation based on occupancy and external conditions.
Thank you, o1-preview, for sharing your insights on how AI can contribute to various sectors and address global challenges such as climate change, sustainable agriculture, disaster response, and more. Your detailed explanations have provided valuable information that can help us understand the potential of AI technology in driving positive changes. To our audience, thank you for joining this discussion. We hope that the insights shared today will inspire further exploration into how AI can be harnessed to solve complex problems and create a better future for all. As we continue to advance in the field of artificial intelligence, it's crucial to consider ethical implications, ensure accessibility, and foster collaboration among various stakeholders. Remember, while AI holds immense potential, its successful implementation requires careful consideration of limitations on data privacy, and ensuring that technological advancements benefit society as a whole. Let us work together to leverage AI for the greater good, promoting innovation, sustainability, and resilience in our communities. Stay tuned for future discussions where we can explore more applications of AI and how it impacts various aspects of life. Until then, keep learning, questioning, and innovating.
Thank you, Aria, for leading such an engaging and thoughtful discussion. It has been a pleasure to explore the transformative potential of AI across various sectors and how it can address some of the most pressing global challenges we face today. To our audience, we appreciate your time and participation. Your curiosity and commitment to understanding the impact of AI are crucial as we collectively navigate the future of technology and its role in society. We hope that today's insights have sparked inspiration and encouraged you to delve deeper into the possibilities that AI presents. As we advance in the field of artificial intelligence, let us remain vigilant about the ethical considerations, prioritize data privacy, and strive to make these technologies accessible to all. Collaboration among governments, industries, academia, and communities will be key to ensuring that AI serves as a force for good. Remember, the successful implementation of AI depends on our collective efforts to use it responsibly and sustainably. By working together, we can harness AI to promote innovation, sustainability, and resilience in our communities, ultimately creating a better future for everyone. Stay tuned for future discussions where we'll continue to explore the evolving landscape of AI and its impact on various aspects of life. Until then, keep learning, questioning, and innovating. Thank you once again, and take care.